Hey everyone, I'm Tracy, and welcome back to Cosmic Conversations, a space where we discuss and decode the astrology of the moment. Today, we're discussing some astrology basics to hopefully help you answer the question, so what's astrology really? Let's start the conversation. If you grew up like me in the time of pi, or the pre-internet era, your first exposure to astrology might have come through the horoscope section of the daily newspaper. Now, while I guarantee you I'm not as old as some of the examples that you see on your screen, it is how some of us might have gotten our first taste of what the stars foretold. Today, we obviously have way more access to information about astrology, either through blogs, podcasts, YouTube channels like this one, social media posts and memes, or apps. But these avenues usually dive into explanations of the daily, weekly, or monthly horoscope, often using terms that may sound foreign to someone who is new to astrology. Through this channel, I hope to provide you with content that explains the foundations of astrology so that you can apply that to understanding your own birth chart and the energy that is impacting all of us on a collective level. So why don't we begin at the beginning? In the simplest terms, astrology is the study and interpretation of cosmic energy. All right, I know that might sound incredibly woo-woo, but stay with me as I break this down. I personally view astrology as a multidisciplinary practice because we use tools, concepts, and elements from various disciplines like cosmology, yoga, mythology, quantum physics, psychology, and mathematics, just to name a few. Now, I will say that this view is kind of like the chicken and the egg argument. Did astrology come first and all of these disciplines after? Did they come together? Did these disciplines happen and then astrology was born from there? Who really knows? The point is that they all meld together to give us a better understanding of what the sky has to tell us. We use the findings, theories, calculations, and wisdom from these various disciplines to study and interpret the cycles and patterns of cosmic energy. And as the cosmos is constantly evolving, so too will your practice of the tools, techniques, understanding, and interpretation of astrology. But that begs the question. If astrology is about studying and interpreting cosmic energy, then what's cosmic energy? Well, as a yoga teacher, my best understanding of cosmic energy comes from yogic philosophy. Yogic wisdom holds that the universe and everything in it was created by a life force energy or pure consciousness known as Shakti. Albert Einstein obviously got this. As he so famously said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. On the screen, you'll see that we have pure consciousness, life force energy, which leads us to Shiva Shakti energy. You can't have one without the other. So if we start our discussion about astrology from the space that everything in the universe, from the celestial bodies to you and me, exists from this Shakti energy, then we can understand that not only is each object made of this energy, but all objects are connected to one another through this energy. So let's move one step further with this. If everything is energy and connected by energy, then we can also apply the universal law of energy and vibration to our conversation. This law states that everything in the universe moves and vibrates at a specific frequency. In other words, everything carries its own unique energetic signature or way of expressing Shakti energy. The universe vibrates at the frequency of 432 hertz. It's absolutely no coincidence that when we chant the mantra Om, the sound vibrates at 432 hertz. So as ancient yogis already knew, the sound Om vibrates at the same frequency as cosmic energy. Therefore, when we chant that mantra, we resonate with Shakti energy. Studies from scientists have also found that listening to 432 hertz music or chanting Om is a healing frequency, as it reduces anxiety, heightens your perception, increases mental clarity, and expands intuition. Also happens to lower your heart rate and your blood pressure. So a few ohms here and there will do a wonder of good. The earth vibrates at a frequency of 7.83 hertz, known as the Schumann resonance. So this is the earth energetic signature or way of expressing its Shakti energy. We also have the human frequency. A healthy human body vibrates at a frequency range of between 62 and 70 megahertz. We know that when our frequency drops to about 58 megahertz or lower, that's when disease begins to appear. All right, so we understand that everything exists from Shakti energy and is connected by this energy, and that each object holds its own specific frequency. So it stands to reason that when one object interacts with another object, an exchange of energy occurs. For example, as planets revolve around the sun, they interact with the sun and one another by giving and receiving energy. This exchange or interaction is what I like to call a cosmic conversation. So let me just take you back to your grade school science class. You may remember learning that the sun's energy has the power to heat our planet, affect our weather patterns, give and sustain life. We also know that solar winds interacting with the Earth's atmosphere can cause the aurora borealis, or the northern lights. So the sun definitely has an effect on the Earth, the energetic exchange. Solar flares and other solar activity have the power to disrupt our technology and communication systems on Earth, as well as change the Earth's vibration. We often see changes in the Schumann resonance following solar flares or solar winds. And as we currently all call Earth our home base, any change that occurs with the Earth's frequency affects our own individual energetic signatures, or our human energy field. All right, so you may be thinking, this is all fascinating information about the interconnectedness of all things in the universe, but how does this relate back to astrology? Well, this interconnectedness between the cosmos and humans is the very essence of astrology. As is written in the ancient Hermetic text, the Emerald Tablet, as above, so below. It's all connected. As a student of astrology, we use tools such as a horoscope, which is a chart of the specific placement and aspects of the objects in the sky at any given moment in time, to study the cycles, patterns, and energy exchanges of the celestial bodies. Through various means, we identify how each star or planet expresses its energy. And then we interpret how this expression might be affected by interactions with other stars, planets, asteroids, with our overall goal of forecasting how these energy exchanges may impact us on a personal or collective level. I hope this brief explanation helps you to understand a little more about what astrology really is. In future videos, we'll talk about how each planet expresses its energy, some of the tools and techniques we use to interpret these cosmic conversations, and how to create and begin to decode your own energetic signature or birth chart. But in the meantime, if you'd like to explore your own unique energetic signature, otherwise known as your birth chart, please visit my website to book a reading, or think about joining my upcoming online workshop on January 28th, 2021, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, called The Dawning of Something New. In this workshop, we will discuss the important planetary transits of February and March 2021, and look at your individual chart to see how the astrology for these months may be impacting you. Details of all of this are in the description below. To keep the conversation going, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be alerted when I upload new videos. As Rumi once said, the universe and the light of the stars come through me. And that, in essence, is what astrology really is. So until we talk again, from my heart to yours, I'm sending you much love and wishing you many blessings. Be well.